this is Jaden Max here, and I'm here with Snapshot 13w38a. Give you a bit of a snapshot test drive. Before I get into that, I'm over here next to a new biome. One of the new biomes. This one's called Megataiga, right here. I'll get into that in a moment. Yeah, Mega Taiga, it's tiger biome with some larger trees, 2x2, just like the large jungle trees. And this is where that strange dirt is. What's it called? Podzol. So this is where the Podzol is. It's right over here. There's also mossy cobble. Right now, the mossy cobble formations are kind of odd. They're just kind of sticking up out of the ground and in weird places. But it's cool to have new biomes. I like the new dirt, even though right now there's not a whole lot you can do with it that's different from regular dirt. But cosmetically, it adds a little something. I do like the fact that you got these larger. Oops. No one saw that. No one saw that. I do like the fact that you got these larger pine trees that, if you get near this forest, that means it's a lot easier to get a lot of that wood. As well as the cobble. Normally you have to find a dungeon to get mossy cobble. Now if you find this biome, you can. Though I'm not sure how common that biome is or will be once 1.7 officially comes out. Anyway, to get on to the rest of this, there's a few things I need to do. I'm actually going to do that in a moment. There's a few things I should get into, should do before we move on to what is really new about this new snapshot. And that is, the last time I did a snapshot test drive, I said I didn't know what to do with a pufferfish. I also said I didn't know how to brew up the water breathing potion. Since then, I found out that it's actually the pufferfish that you use to brew up the potion. So I'm going to put this in nether work, get some awkward potion. Da 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 da. It should hurry up and finish right now. Okay, awkward potion. By the way, I looked through the creative mode menu and I couldn't find awkward potion. If it's there, I'm sorry, but I couldn't find it, so I just brewed it up myself. And stick in the pufferfish, and you see it's bubbling, 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 and brewing, brewing, brewing. And when it's all done, pufferfish by itself is very poisonous. But if you brew it up within an awkward potion, it makes something that's incredibly useful if you want to do any work underwater. Potion of water breathing. Woohoo! So now I can take this, and I don't want to change my game mode while I'm flying, but I'll change it up here. Okay, so I'm up here. I got my water breathing potion, game mode 0. Woohoo! Splash! And drink my water breathing potion, and I'm now breathing underwater. I expected this to get a little brighter, but it is clear. It's clear. I'm just in a dark spot. Now, one of the things with this new snapshot is the lighting effects have been updated. Hopefully you can kind of see here where the lighting is a bit smoother here. If I go up here, you can kind of see where some of the lighting is not as stark as it used to be. Oftentimes over there where that cave is, within the cave underneath those blocks there, overhanging it, it would be extremely dark until you got close to it. Now the lighting into the cave is a lot smoother. You can see through the other side. I really like that. It works very well. But there is one effect that I see that I'm not sure if it's on purpose or if it's a glitch. And it happens specifically when I stand underneath this tree. If you look at the sky gets really dark standing underneath here. And I don't think that's on purpose. That looks like a glitch to me. The sky in real life doesn't do that when you stand under a tree. Actually, the sky usually looks a little brighter when you're standing in a dark space looking out. So this is still work in progress. Obviously, they're still working on it. So that's that from the last one. I also looked at fishing mechanics, and I didn't do a really thorough testing of the fishing mechanics, but I trust that they work. I've been looking at other people testing that out, and they found some symmetry. Okay. Something else I found out with the last snapshot too is there's no way for me to really test this here, but I got my weapons here named Murray and DNF. Murray is a fire aspect 2, knockback 2, looting 3 sword, and DNF is Infinity, Flame 1, Power 5. DNF, look it up, kids. Anyway, so there's no way for me to test it here, but if you're in a multiplayer game and someone were to kill you with their named weapon, or you kill someone else with your named weapon, it actually appears in the chat. It says something to the effect of Jaden Mac. Let's see. Derpy was slain by Jaden Max using DNF or something like. Oops. Using Murray. And you would see this in the chat, something like this in the chat. But what you would also see is Murray would be highlighted, I think blue, a different color, and you can actually click on that, or not click on it, you can mouse over it, and it would show you what Murray is. It would say Murray's a sword with fire aspect, knockback, and looting. So that's pretty cool. You can see what you were killed by. I got killed, so he jumped on me so fast I didn't know what hit me. Well, now you can look in the chat and see what hit you. And that way, for PvP games, you know what you're up against and what you need to have in order to go back and get your revenge. So anyway, moving on to the new stuff in this snapshot, and it's pretty impressive. Mainly, it's all to do with settings. All that stuff I talked about before was here from the previous snapshot, but this is pretty cool. If you watch my single-player world, Jaden Max's Minecraftia, you'll notice I did point to this button, and at the time I said it doesn't do anything except give you weird sound effects. Well, now it does do something. It's the super secret settings, and what's super secret about it is it gives you shaders. Way before Forge and shade modders can put shaders onto Minecraft 1.7, Mojang beat them to the punch, and they put shaders in here. Now the thing with this shaders button, it's hopefully not the finished product. Hopefully there's going to be an easier way to select your shaders with actual names to go with all the shaders. But right now it's a matter of pressing the button and things change. And it's sequential, so you have to go one at a time. You have to cycle through to find the shader you want. It's just a snapshot thing. I'm sure they're going to change that later. I haven't even looked at all the shaders yet, so we're going to look at them together in real time here. This one right now, I did kind of see it a little bit earlier. I think it is a very slight depth of focus shader. Everything up close is focused and okay. But if you look farther out, the leaves of the trees, those things have suddenly become less focused. And if I travel closer, I believe I have to get pretty close, and then the details of the leaves start to come through. Normally on my computer, I have my resolution up high enough that even the farthest leaf, as long as it's loaded, usually I can see sunlight between the leaves. So the fact that I can't see those means they have been blurred. Otherwise, there's nothing really to this shader. Let's move on. This one, you can see a big difference. I don't know who would use this except for, like, it's probably for people making YouTube videos like this one, to just have some cool effect to add to it. You could take a screenshot in this and it would look pretty good as a thumbnail for your YouTube channel. You could use this to blur out something that you don't want people to see until you reveal it, or something like that. Moving on. Same thing, except slightly darker. Oh, this is interesting. It's like a cell animation thing, black and white with black lines around. Okay, whatever the shader's called. I'm noticing higher contrast and just a slight messiness to the lines, not a whole lot. Almost like the last couple of shaders, only not as strong to me. Yeah. Oh, the 3D thing. Great if you have 3D glasses. If Kurt Majak uses it on his channel. We previously had it, but now it's a shader. This one, I should have seen coming. I was watching Vex's channel. Oh man, this is so disorienting. Oh man, to move around this, I'm going to have to invert my mouse. Okay, I should have seen this coming. Because I was watching Vex channel last night and saw Dinnerbone, and he was this is not what Dinnerbone was doing. Dinnerbone was walking around Minecraft on his head, and so I thought maybe that's what this was, but no, to all the world, I'm still on my feet. Dinnerbone's found a way to revert, to put himself upside down. Instead of doing that for the rest of us, he's turned our whole world upside down. This is cool, and I remember on the Minecraft server, Vex was asking him if there's a way that he could reverse gravity, and he said, "Oh yeah, sure, you can reverse gravity," but he didn't give any explanation to that. Vex was kind of like, "What do you mean?" And he was just like, "Bye." So I guess this is what he meant. You could look down to see the sky and look up to see the ground. Okay, pretty cool. Won't be using that for any games, but it's cool that we can do that. Oh, okay. This is definitely, I can see me using this for a YouTube video of some sort. It's night vision is what it is. Now, this does raise an interesting question, because it is night vision. Matter of fact, let me go, there's a cave over here. Let me see what it does when I go into the cave. Well, it's not true night vision. I'd have to see, oh, where's that mob? I'd have to see a mob to see if it has any effect on my ability to... Oh, there's a spider. No, I guess it doesn't. I guess it's not true night vision because the mob doesn't stick out. The minerals kind of do, but I can't find my way out because I don't know where the sunlight is. Okay. Yeah, so it's not true night vision, so I guess it wouldn't give anyone a true advantage at night. If there was some way that you could make players stick out from this, which I guess I kind of do. No, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't, because I would blend in with everything dark because it'd all be bright like this. So yeah, it's not true night vision, but it kind of has that look and feel to it.
Hello, here we are in Minecraftia. Yes, I am walking through the forest, and here in the lovely forest you can...
Okay, anyway. Yeah, it's like an old TV show. I like it. This would be great if you want to do like a parody of like an old nature documentary in Minecraft. Oh, this would be, I can already think of some ways I would use this in my videos. Oh, cool. Okay. Cool. Okay. Now, I would definitely not be able to play this one very long. I'll call this the Drunken Man shader. And it's pretty intense. If you're, I don't know what it's like for you watching this video, but I'm starting to get another version of the previous TV shader. This one's a little clearer, a little easier to see. And I can see doing this if you want to do something that's supposed to be like a flashback kind of thing. I kind of wish that, well, I know some editing programs have it. I use Movie Maker, so it doesn't have this. Wow. Is that? Now, that's not a sound effect I'm inserting. That, okay, that was a rail cart sound that went with pressing that button. I thought it was supposed to be like some sort of background sound effect for the shader, which would have been kind of cool because it looks like it fits with something deep and dark like that. This is pretty cool. Now, with all of these, like I said, I wonder if any of these would give someone an advantage in like a PvP server. Okay. So now I see. There is a thumbnail. If you go to the Mojang website, for the announcement for this snapshot, there's a thumbnail that is, I guess, using this shader. I have it as the title screen and the thumbnail for this video, and mainly because I was trying to figure out what it was. I thought I could find it out in the snapshot. I guess this is it. He was probably looking at a tree or maybe some sunlight through a tree probably. I'm not really sure what it was he was looking at, but obviously it was with this shader. Let's move on. Okay, we're in black and white. Okay, what is this like? It's supposed to be like, I guess, Call of Duty, Oh, I know. It's supposed to be like an old kind of PC, like an 8-bit computer game kind of thing, but with much smoother animation. Okay, let's move on. I will never be using this one. I don't know what purpose this shader would serve, except to just be really annoying. Now, oh, this is cool. Okay. Oh, this is, we're grooving now, we're dancing now. Oh, by the way, the music is not part of the shader. The music is just me. But yeah, okay, there's this shader. Pretty freaky. And oh, I thought we were back to normal, but nope. Very blurry shader. Kind of a bit of a artistic effect. It looks like it combines a couple of previous shaders into one. And just like the one a couple of shaders ago, it's just kind of blurry. Which I haven't seen any true depth of field shaders. Not like some of the like the depth of field shader I use for my screenshots. I don't know if this is supposed to. I don't see any change in the detail. It does look slightly blurrier farther away, but it doesn't look detailed close up either. It's not really changing its focus for me. And this is back to normal. Okay, so though that's all the shaders in in the 13w38a snapshot. I'm going to leave you here, but before I go out, I'm going to do something that I was too chicken to do in my previous snapshot test drive. I ate the pufferfish, and just before I got to 0 hearts, I drank milk to keep myself from dying, and then I declared, the pufferfish will kill you. But the thing is, I'm not sure if it will actually kill you, because cave spiders will poison you down to half a heart. Other things will poison you. When you eat rotten flesh or chicken, they'll poison you down to half a heart, depending on your game mode. I currently have my game mode on hard. I'm going to eat this, see if it'll actually take me down to 0 hearts. Why can't I eat this? Oh, I know why I can't eat. Because I'm not hungry. Okay, hold on. I'll be right back. Let me get myself good and hungry. Okay, I'm back, and now I'm hungry, and I even took some damage jumping up and down these mountains. So, once again, this has been a snapshot by Jadenmax, a snapshot test drive by Jadenmax. If you like this video, please give me a like, and a subscribe is always welcome. And I'm going to go ahead and eat this pufferfish and see what happens. Oh, ouch. Oh, I'm getting dizzy. Oh, I think I'm going to die. And let's see what happens. Okay, it won't kill you, but it will take you down to half a heart and make you very nauseous. Okay, so anyway, thanks for watching. This is Jaden Max, and I'll play again later. He has some visitors down there now too. Okay, it's time to take the plunge down and down. And I'll leave you guys behind. Oh no. Okay, I'll kill you. And you. Which is going to bring more guys down, but I'm not going to be here to see that. So I'm alright with that. It sounds like there's a cave right on the other side of this. Should I go? I think I'm gonna dig into here. I may not find it right away, but I'm gonna dig into here. And oh, there it is. Oh, and I see lava too. That's really deep down. So let me very carefully